Well, you will know all about my next guest. He was born in Lightning Ridge, spent his early working life as a rigger, a famous one on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, then came a tilt at a comedy on A Current Affair in the early 70s, followed by his own comedy program. He produced, co-wrote and starred in 60 episodes of The Paul Hogan Show between 1973 and 1984. The program was incredibly successful, not only here in Australia, but right throughout the United Kingdom and Ireland. Now, my sponsors, Sony BMG, have now released 4 hours of Hoag's funniest material on DVD, and it is funny. It's called Paul Hogan Twice as Funny. And hopefully to tell us all, well, not too much about that, I'll tell you all about that, but to tell us about things in general, the man himself hopefully is on the line. Are you there, Hoags?
Hey, big fella, how are you?
Top of the world. What about you?
Same here.
Good on you. So, talk about right on time, did you? You're perfect, right on the money.
Well, I'm always punctual, man.
You're happy and well?
I'm always happy, you know me.
Yeah, I do know you. You wouldn't let on if you weren't happy, would you?
Well, no one wants to know about it if you're not happy, do they?
No, most people couldn't give a bugger, could they?
No.
My sponsors, very good people they are too, Sony BMG, have now released 4 hours of your funniest material on DVD, and God, it's good. It really is so good.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah, no, I mean, when you look at things like Seinfeld and some of those newer English alleged comedies, you blokes were doing it years ago.
Yeah, well, some of it's not funny anymore. Time has been cruel, but most of it still works.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Queen's still the Queen and so on.
Yeah. Do you now spend most of your time in California?
Yep.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara.
Not a bad place, is it?
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
It's sort of like Byron Bay for rich people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Have you sold the place at Byron Bay?
It's on the market.
Yeah.
Mm.
But good place, that.
Yeah, but it's a good place to retire to for me.
Yeah.
And I tried retiring and it didn't work.
So what are you doing to keep yourself busy in Santa Barbara?
I'm in the marketing consultant game at the moment.
Well, what does that mean?
That means I'm an expert on advertising.
Really?
And people who've got a problem come and see me.
Yeah, what a pity they didn't think about the shrimp on the Barbie, a rerun of that. God, we could do with some good tourist ads in Australia. Yeah,
they're sort of what they got on now is not sort of making an impact.
Certainly isn't.
No, I can't criticise it. It sounds like an ego trip, but they're not getting the point across.
No, they're not. One of the reasons is we haven't got you and we haven't got John Brown. That was a great double. John Brown was a terrific tourist minister, wasn't he?
Brownie?
Yeah.
I reckon he should have been Prime Minister.
He was good, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I saw him the other night. I see him every now and again. Had dinner with him the other night. He's still just as good. Age hasn't wearied him at all, I can tell you that.
No, good man with his heart in the right place.
Absolutely. It does a lot of good for a lot of people.
Yep.
How old is Chance now?
8.
8?
Oh, yeah. Terrible, isn't it?
God, time goes, doesn't it?
I'll have to make another one, man.
Yeah. There's no hurry, though, is there?
No. I'll wait till my 70th birthday. I'll make another one then, I think.
When's that?
Oh, a few years away. Not many.
Good on you. Tell me about those golden days through the 70s and into the early 80s. I mean, some of those characters were just Leo Wanker and Arthur Dunger. Who thought those up?
Me.
Yeah.
They're all based on sort of, to a certain extent, on real-life people. And that's why they worked, I think. Somebody, you never recognised yourself in them, but somebody always recognised a mate or someone they knew or an uncle in any of those characters.
Who came up with the names?
The what?
The names.
Me.
Did you have...
They all come out of my warped head, mate. I think I wrote 600 sketches during that period.
Did you, really?
Yep.
Did you ever feel like it was hard work?
Towards the end, I did.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I thought, I'd like to write something that lasted more than 3 minutes. That's when I switched to the movie thing.
Yeah, well, you're probably wise to do that, because it's the same with doing a radio program. You might say all sorts of brilliant things, but it's gone.
Yeah.
And you can't repeat it.
That exactly. You just feel like, in the end, with the TV shows, I loved doing them. I had a great time with them. But in the end, I felt like I'd set up everything on the planet.
Well, you had.
Probably.
I think some of the biggest laughs that I ever had was watching you and Strop. I mean, when you were fooling around in the kitchen and stuff like that, it was really, really funny, wasn't it?
That was, yeah, I love those two characters because they were based on us.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's easy. That's an easy part to act, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It was me at 17.
How is John Cornell?
Oh, he's battling, but he's got a heart like a lion. He'll be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not enjoying good health, but...
No, I know, it's a pity, but so long as he's battling, that's the main thing.
Oh, we'll cope with it. As to say, yeah, he's got a heart like a lion.
Why do you think that you and he worked so well together?
Same sense of humour, I think. And we worked well together because he did all the wheeling and dealing and the producing and getting it on air, and all I had to do was write funny stuff and do it.
And be funny. Yeah, he's never been a dill, has he?
Oh, no, that was one of the great... He's a dill and a virgin, Strop was supposed to be. And if ever that was an oxymoron,
yeah.
John Cornell.
Exactly. Now, listen, I know you've made certain admissions that you had a bit of a problem with Shifty Joe Hogan and the tax office because of the chook raffles.
Oh, yeah, that was about the last problem I ever had with the tax man. It's just a newspaper beat-up, trying to put a name in there so it's more interesting than reading about Fred Mertz getting busted.
Yeah, it was a pretty hurtful kind of beat-up.
Yes, and action will be taken.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good, because, I mean, that's the kind of thing they shouldn't do. I know they like to do exactly what they want and like to write exactly what they want, but there has to be a limit, doesn't there?
Yeah, well, it's that old story that you well know about. It's called the tall poppy syndrome.
That's it, isn't it?
Yep.
That's it. Listen, I thought the Shifty Joe Hogan story was terrific, and the fudged overheads on earnings from the pub chook raffles.
Yes, well, that's the only way to handle nonsense like that, mate.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. Okay, it's good to talk to you. It's always good to talk to you. And as I say, the DVDs are fabulous. They're released by my sponsors, so I'm happy that we're in the same camp, Sony BMG, and they're really funny. And I just wonder sometimes, as I was watching them, I was thinking, I wonder if this fellow really knows how much pleasure he brought to the entire world, not just to Australia, but to the entire world, because you brought a lot of pleasure, believe me.
Oh, what a great job, though.
Yeah.
And well paid.
Yeah, but you had to do it well.
Yeah. Oh, well, as long as it made people happy, that was a sort of nice thing to have on your epitaph, isn't it?
That's right. Well, you certainly made people happy. And you made me happy all over again when I look at the DVDs, and they're released and available around Australia, and I'm sure that people will be buying them. And take it easy. And if you're talking to John Cornell, please tell him I said good day, would you?
Okay, mate.
All right, good to talk to you, Hogs.
Good on you, big fella.
Thank you. Bye.